It is your human Thork, and welcome to our Minecraft 1.19 Survival Let's Play. Or, welcome back. For today's episode, we have something really cool in store. I have been thinking a lot about what I want to do in today's episode. There are so many options. We have a ton of supplies, we have a ton of redstone, we have a ton of everything. So it's really up in the air as to what we want to do, and I think I've decided. I was listening to a lot of your guys' comments about wanting to expand the Thorkian Empire. I love that so much, and it actually does sound like a real empire that could exist. So that is definitely going to be on the agenda for the future. However, for today's episode, I wanted to do something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I, as of now, haven't seen a comment for it yet, but I'm so excited. And you guys are going to absolutely understand what we're doing once I show you this. Yeah. That is a lot of dark oak, all thanks to this handy dandy diamond axe that I definitely upgraded. But yeah, I went and foraged a ton of wood. Well, I don't know if you can consider it foraging or lumbering. I don't know. But I spent a ton of time off camera gathering a ton of wood just so that we can maybe get a start on this project. What is that project, you may ask? It is the tree. I've been wanting to make a central spawn tree for a while now, since basically I saw this pond, and we just have never gotten around to it, but I think today's the day that we get our start on it. Now, you are absolutely out of your mind if you think that I'm going to complete it all in this episode. There is just no way, because, I mean, this is going to be a huge project that's going to take a couple episodes to do, which, I mean, we really have not had that in this series so far. But yeah, I think all of this is going to cover maybe 75% of it. And in comparison to all of these other smaller builds that you see around the world, this is gonna kind of be our first mega project. I mean, mega project in reference to the Thorkian brand. The Thorkian Empire isn't really into doing mega builds. They're kind of quaint and cozy, small builder types, you could say. You know, this size, this size, this size, that size. The biggest build that we have as of right now is either that temple over there or this kind of like barn complex, but this is gonna be huge. All exciting things. I think that we should get to it, and honestly I haven't decided if I want it to take up the majority of the episode or a little bit of the episode and then we go do something else just so that we could say we did a thing. But either way, I think that we should sleep on it. I think that we should sleep on it. Sleep on it? Sleep on. Yeah, sleep on it. All right, so let's get started. So, I don't know how to approach a project this big because I genuinely have never done it before. In the beginning of this whole series, I kind of introduced the fact that I haven't done that many mega builds or gone like large scale in anything. If Future Thor can put up a clip of that now. You know, I don't really know how to approach a project this big, but we're gonna make it work. When I first laid my eyes upon this pond from that tree up there or that tree up there, I saw an image of a path spanning this entire circumference and just kind of wrapping around everything with a big tree right in the center, not like in the lake, with roots off to the side going here, 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 back there, and just kind of like spiraling up to a tree that would have a huge canopy. I'm thinking something along the lines of roots like the mangrove tree. I mean, we are in a mangrove swamp after all, or right on the cusp of it, so it would make sense to have a giant mangrove tree right in the middle of it. Or we can make it a different kind of tree and then just make it out of other types of wood and call it a mangrove tree, because honestly I can't be bothered to go and collect all that mangrove. But yeah, I think taking inspiration from these kind of root structures is a really cool idea. They typically have 3 or 4 main branches of roots coming out in kind of like a triangle pattern. Oh man, this is gonna be a lot of work. I know you guys are gonna love this, because if I can pull this off in any reasonable fashion, then we're gonna have a really cool build on our hands. Alright, so with all of this in my head, I think we just gotta get started. Yeah, I mean, doing it is always the challenging bit. I want to keep this intact just for nostalgia, but I think if we could have like a root ending here, ending around here, and ending like around here, I mean, maybe we could put a fourth one over there just, you know, for balance. Yeah. Having that kind of asymmetry on a smaller build wouldn't matter, but we would absolutely need a little bit of stability here. So it would end like about right here. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be a lot of work. Okay. I'm procrastinating. I just gotta get to it. Okay, to start, I'm gonna have to knock out some of these. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make things look like they could be in a root system. Oh man, we've already used like one full stack of wood. Oh boy. Oh man. Also, I need to decide how big I want the base of this tree to be. So maybe I should plan that out first with a little bit of dirt. Oh, hello. I also should really get a bed. Oh wait, I have a bed. Also, while I'm here, I just remembered I don't have scaffolding. Where did I put the scaffolding? I'll have to find the scaffolding. I think I have an idea of where it's at. Here? Nowhere. Also, are we not on fire still? That's good, that's good. Here? Yeah, okay, there we go. So speaking of, I haven't really checked what's going on in here in a while. Yeah. Alright, it is working. This, by the way, everyone, is our lava farm in case you are new to the series. It's not very practical, but it's very pretty. Like, look at this thing. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, wow, wait, yo. Wow, this is actually, I need to check your trades, but wow, this is actually turning out pretty cool. Like, it's pretty organic already. Yeah, that's cool. Excuse me, sir. What have you got for trades? Pretty isn't it? Anyways, random British accent aside, or English or something. Let's get this going again. Let's see what this looks like from above. I mean, yeah, that's a little lopsided. I mean, it's not meant to be perfectly symmetrical, but that is a little bit too wobbly. I think we need to expand this side out a little more and a little farther on this side. Ooh, okay. Thank you, feather falling. Yeah. Oh, God. That was a genuine sound. Okay. Anyways. I think, this needs to go out a little bit more. Also, maybe this extra thickness is what's making it look kind of off. You know, what's that phrase that I learned in woodworking? I did take a little bit, by the way, which it's ironic that I'm remembering it now while I'm working on a gigantic tree in a video game. However, you know, measure once, cut... No, that's... No, that's the opposite. You can see why I have not continued woods. God, that was genuine. That wasn't even... Okay. Measure twice, cut once. Yay! Yeah, these are the moments where that is very valuable. Shift over a little bit. Very heavy this side, but is that a good thing? Is that what we want? This would be a very steep route, although we could take out this tree and like move it back. Yeah, that's fine. We could do that. You know, that's fine. Yeah. You know, that's perfectly fine. Here's my thinking on this, right? So we want to be able to have a walkway around this lake underneath the root structure. So, you know, I was concerned about these areas being too close to the shoreline of the lake. But yeah, that won't be an issue as long as we kind of like expand the roots over this kind of like shoreline, or we could just expand the dirt and make the lake just slightly smaller in some cases. But yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Is that the structure of the roots that I want to go with? I need to eat food before I just implode. Thankfully, this is not hardcore. Actually, I think we can bend this out just a little bit. Make this more of a curve. That's feeling a lot better. Now it's feeling correct-ish. More, a little bit more correct-ish. that's a fairly good circle or cylinder shape, because it's, again, I'm trying to go for organics here, and I'm not saying I'm not good at organics, but I haven't really done them before, in a serious fashion at least. Before I start working on the trunk of the tree, let us start to try to connect this area. And I think I want to actually start connecting it from here. I know I marked this, but this is where the path is gonna go, so I want it to go over. And we can start pretty shallow. Maybe now is when we raise it up a little bit. Who knows, maybe, just maybe, if I'm lucky, I won't actually have to use all of this wood. I don't think I am gonna be that lucky, because this is a huge project. Stack 2 done. Also, we should probably flare it out once we start getting up here to try and really connect it all. I think this route is done. And a bonus for all of this is we're going to try to make it walkable too, so that we don't need to have Elytra, because we currently don't have Elytra. Maybe sometime soon, because, you know, 1.20 is around the corner, so to speak. But we don't have it right now. Yeah, wow, okay. We need to flare out this top section. This is very steep, and this is very shallow. Wow, this is looking incredible though. You know, some may say I'm crazy for taking on such a huge project without an Elytra, but to those people I say, I mean, watch me, I guess is the correct statement there. Right, I think that looks a lot better, because I can already see this start to get a little bit thin, whereas this is looking very thick. I'm also just realizing that, you know, this whole spawn tree, this isn't spawn tree, but this is, you know, the thumbnail tree. This is where we took episode 1's or episode 2's thumbnail or something like that. We could probably incorporate it into the build somehow. Cause yeah, this is going to be exactly where this root system connects, essentially. So this could be attached to it somehow. And just start up here, and then we'll pop down. So if that's the case, if that's what I want to do, because again, this is going to be the walkway, this is going to be where we essentially start to branch off. No pun intended. Also, this is going to be very steep, and I think it's okay that some will be thicker than others, because look at how thick and wide this one is going to be. Right, I think this one, let's check it out from this angle, is very large, but I think perfectly fine. We don't mind this like going large, because again, this is gonna be a huge tree. It needs some kind of support. And by the way, no, this is not all that's gonna be supporting this huge tree. This is just the skeleton. This is just gonna be the bones of it, basically. I have my work cut out for me. Let's get a refill and work on this section, which we are going to need to take down this tree. Oh, should have realized that was glowstone and not a shroom light. Oh, we are up for glowstone dust. Ooh, one thing I should do as I'm clearing out some trees around here, I should get some shears, because I may have all of this wood, but I don't have any leaves. So yeah, we're gonna need a ton, and I mean a ton of shears. It is probably about time that I start to smelt some things up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, that's smelting. Anyways, while that is doing its thing, how do we want to do this? Kind of like connect it out of this mud. That might be cool. Kind of connect it to these roots. Gonna definitely need to kind of curve this around. Are you gonna have to go? We'll work around you just a little bit. Kind of like sink this down into the ground a little bit. I definitely need sleep. All right. Yeah, that's looking nice. Also, I definitely should torch the underside of this up a little bit. Man, this is gonna be huge. All right, I sure hope this looks good and like it can actually be a tree, because I really don't want to redo all this. I'm gonna look at it for the first time. 3, 2, 1. We are over. Okay. Yeah, that's looking huge. It's kind of off center, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's I don't really know what's next, but we're gonna do something. This looks so crazy in my world that, you know, has been so small for so long, and now we're kind of scaling up. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Now I think is the time to start on the trunk. Oh, this is intimidating. This is really intimidating, but we can do it. Yeah, no problem. I do want to, now looking at how thick these are kind of feeling lackluster. Definitely should be expanding like this a little bit. Let's kind of connect these with a border a little bit, because these can be a little bit squiggly, but they shouldn't be too squiggly. They still need to look like they'll support a massive tree. Man, it's gonna just be endless tweaking and fine-tuning. This is what I signed up for when I wanted to do this project. Yeah, we're gonna have to tune this one a lot, and these. Let's this back just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, we are really making a dent in all of this, and it is not even close. But no matter, we keep on going. Alright, that is now basically fully surrounded. Oh man, really? No extra drops of wood? It's great. Oh wow, wait. Oh my, look at that. Wow, 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 wow. Alright, well, I think it's time to start getting the main trunk in. Oh boy, this is very intimidating, so I'm gonna do my previous strategy of just start building and see how this goes. Alright, I just want to see what getting this ring in looks like. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be insane. Alright, well, I think it's go time. Let's head back down and check this thing out. Oh my god. So you can see how I wanted to get, this root structure in right, because, I mean, these are still very thin in comparison to where we need them, but like, there is so much work to be done down here to make this look like it's actually supporting it. This is already looking massive. Also, I do not want to make the mistake of only looking at it from one angle. It's gonna block the sun. There's no thumbnail tree anymore. Well, there is, but it don't work. It definitely does not work. Yeah, this is looking... Whoa. What? Alright, we have a good bit of wood left. I don't know how long it's gonna last us, but I think the plan is this is already big enough. Like, this is already huge. In my mind, I was thinking that it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be big, but I thought, I don't think we need something like to the height limit. I think the plan is we're gonna go and reverse this on top. Maybe we can't reverse it. 6, 10, 10, 6. Yeah, no, that's way too big. So if this is 6, 10, maybe we can go 6, 4 or 6, 5 and then branch out from there. Yeah, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be almost as big as this mountain, I feel. Yep, I have no idea how much taller this is gonna go, but it's gonna be something, because I want this to be like a mix of like having the structure of a dark oak, because that's where we are, and then having like the roots of a mangrove. I think we want this kind of stubby. I don't want to say short and stubby because this is not short, but you get what I mean. Let's go make a rim around here. Also, I am noticing I'm getting a lot better FPS up here, you know, since we're so high up. Yeah, let's start going up again. We basically have no wood left, and I'm saying that to 4 stacks of dark wood. Ooh. Ooh, this is something I haven't considered. What if lightning? What when lightning? I don't know. New fear unlocked, all of this burning down. I think I do have cheats enabled on this world. I very well may turn fire tick off, just so that we can be confident nothing bad's gonna happen. Because I would hate to lose this progress. And, you know, you could say, well, yeah, you could just go and, you know, take out the fire, what if it ever happens. But here's the thing, I don't have a Elytra right now, which I think just, you know, looking at how this is going, I'm gonna have to have an Elytra to finish this project, because I didn't expect it to be this big. Don't take that out of context, but an Elytra would be very helpful here. And now we are down to our last stack of logs. We are sitting at level 8 right now. 2 more rows and we'd be at 10. Let's see if we can make it that far. Oh yeah, we are absolutely not making it. Ooh, place your bets. Is this 15? Oh, no way. We have 1 extra and we still have an entire row to go. I mean, it may be a good thing that we are 1 short, right? Because we don't necessarily want like perfect symmetry. The top of a tree trunk should be smaller, and oh my god, this is insane. You know, let's make a staircase down for ourselves. Yep, this is crazy. My god, this is so dramatic. Excuse me, I did not put that sheep there. Anyways, I'm just taking cinematic shots. You know, even though it's raining, and it's kind of harder to see things, you can get a real good look at the surrounding area. Right, it's not going to be cinematic, but I've been wanting to do this for a while. I just need to make sure that I don't hit a lily pad. Alright, wish me luck. Whoa. Absurd. I want to look at it in the morning. Imagine that the tree that we're building sprouted from one of these. Alright, rise and shine. Oh my, oh god. Also rainbow, but, ooh, and you know, now looking at it, I think we are a little bit top heavy. Like we probably don't need that much height on the top. Man, I also just realized that I'm gonna have to go get rid of all that dirt manually. Anyways, we have our work cut out for us. Let's create an easy way up. Maybe we could take this top thing down like 2 or 3 notches and then use that wood to like kind of start to flare outward. Yeah, like maybe we could cut it down like by 4. Maybe that would seem more balanced. There are so many screenshot potentials here. Look how small everything looks. I mean, I thought this build was massive when I did it, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do another building this size again. But then there's this. well, we certainly have a project for the next couple of episodes, and I mean couple of episodes, because there's no way I am finishing this in this episode or the next one, so we're gonna have a lot of content coming. We are almost level. In fact, we might be level with that tree over there, and this isn't even the top of it. Oh, wow. So I think it's about time, since we have run out of wood officially. We have used up almost 75% of a double chest worth of just logs on just the base of this alone. I think it's time that we switch gears and do something else. I want to give you guys a little bit more than just this in an episode, and I think I have just the thing. Leap of faith time. Oh boy, oh my god. That was scary. That was scary, because any one of these lily pads could have just taken me out, even with feather falling. So moving on, I don't have anything that can like literally or figuratively top this. So I think we're gonna switch it up a little bit and finish up something that we meant to do a while ago, and I mean a while ago. Hey buddy, hey Walnut. Now we officially have the squad together. Domino and Walnut. Man, I don't want to say that I forgot about it, but guys, Walnut, come on now. Anyways, Walnut, do you like your name? I can't tell because you kicked my head. Usually that's a sign of not liking things, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't forget about that forever, because I had promised you guys that I was gonna go and name both of these guys when we had the name tags. And you know, we've had Walnut's name tag for a while now, but we just didn't do anything with it. So we finally wrapped that up. Oh my god. It's so noticeable. The sun isn't rendering evenly on it. It is that large. Oh, wow. Okay, anyways. Now that is good, let's just put this here for evenness sake. I'll have to go get more wood in between episodes. I'm trying to think of what else to do, but this is just all I can think about at the moment. I don't really know what else I want to do in this episode. You know, if I'm being honest, this is a monumental thing that deserves its own recognition in its own video, and I may just keep it that way. Yeah, I think this is enough. Honestly, when you compare everything else around us in this world and that we've done, I think that this is good enough to be a proper episode. I want to get episodes out more frequently. You know, doing these kind of things in parts seems valuable. I mean, that's what I see everybody else do, so yeah. This is, I guess, an unofficial part 1 of, you know, building the tree. I don't think I'll name this like part 1 of building the tree, part 2 of building the tree. It's just gonna be a project that we chip away on for a couple of episodes. I mean, I don't know how long this will take, but it's definitely gonna be a long project. So yeah, I guess that's the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I sincerely appreciate it. And yeah, we did this in this episode, and we finally named Walnut. It has been a long time coming. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Overall, highly productive and very cute. And as for the next couple episodes, yeah, we have a plan, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm very happy with this. I think it's turning out great, and we're not even halfway done yet. I think breaking a project like this down into a couple episodes is a great idea, because it gives us one central goal. I will quite literally never have nothing to do, and whenever we need a break from this big project, we can do some smaller ones, some filler ones, some farms, some exploration. We could go down in the lush caves and do something in there. We can switch it up, but always have a main goal of this tree. I like that. And you know, I predict this to be a smaller episode. I think it's also good for the channel to break it up like this. It's gonna lead to more watchable episodes. I can make more of them quicker, because 1.20 is right around the corner. This summer is is quickly approaching. And I want to get this done. I want to do a lot of stuff in this world still, so I think it's a win. You know? So with that being said, normal YouTubery things, if you want to see this tree complete, well, the best way to do that is to subscribe and stay up to date. There is tons of stuff you do not want to miss. Share it with a friend who likes big trees and big builds, mega builds, you know, the kind of stuff you see in Hermitcraft. Like this video, and yeah, show some love, because this is going to be a lot of work. I hope you are on board for this project, because, whew, this is going to be a big one. Alright, thank you so much for watching this episode. Again, keep being you, keep being awesome, and we'll see you in the next one. See you later. This looks insane. Wow. Yeah, yeah.